It is true. There are so many reasons that can take William Ruto home. Just to name a few, we have the abductions, we have the killings, we have, of course, the high cost of living, the issues to do with health, the issues to do with education. Those are just a few that I've just named. And it is true, Kenyans across the country actually do not want William Ruto to go for the second term. That is according to my analysis. And I hope if you have an alternative opinion, please let me see it on the comment section. Now, but there's something that Kenyans right now are wondering about. After taking William Ruto home, who are they bringing in? Who is coming in as the president of the Republic of Kenya? As we speak today, we have an opposition that is from Kalonzo Musyoka and, of course, Rigathi Gachagua. That means we have two factions who are opposing the president as we speak today. Now, checking the two, Rigathi Gachagua has more weight than Kalonzo Musyoka. And checking from what is happening, probably these people are likely to work together in the future. Now, why have I done this video here today? I've done this video here today to show you exactly the outcome of 2027 that might shock the world. This is what I mean. When I heard Rigathi Gachagua speak at Chui House, I was able to note a few things. But there's one that captured my attention most. This is the assignment that he gave Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Fred Matiang'i and Nyonka, and of course whoever is interested for presidency, and particularly those who are interested to be in their team. And this is what Rigathi Gachagua told them. Go back to your homes and mobilize for votes. He said in Western, they can get 5 million. Kombani can bring 3 million. Kisii can bring 2 million, of which I believe there are more. Kisii's could be around 4 million right now. And he said he's going back to his home, that is Mount Kenya region, to mobilize from 6 to 8. As such a significant number. Remember, William Ruto became the president, but he did not hit 8 million. So if Rigathi Gachagua from Mount Kenya comes with 8 million, then that means he's already beaten William Ruto, assuming it's 2022 results that are going to work. Now, why am I giving this assignment as the basis of this video here today? This is the reason as to why I feel strongly that this assignment communicates a lot as far as the coalitions and the alternative to William Ruto's presidency. Now, after Rigathi Gachagua had told these people that go back to your homes and mobilize, there's something that came after that. He said, then, hapo mbele, tutaongea. So, meaning after you've mobilized, you'll come on the table and tell the people of Kenya now, after mobilizing my people, we've registered the number of voters, and the way things are, we are going to vote against William Ruto for my region. That is the plan. Now, when they'll be on the table, Rigathi Gachagua will come with his 80 million. Kalonzo with his 3.5. Maybe Wamalwa with his, that is Eugene Wamalwa with his 5 million. And then we get, or maybe Natembeya with the 5 million. And then we get Matiang'i with his 2 million. Assuming there's no other factor, Uhuru Kenyatta is not going to interfere, there's no other agreement that is going to be made before 2026. Now, this is what will happen. They will start negotiating. They will start negotiating. And in this negotiation, there are two outcomes. Outcome number one, William Ruto coming back again in 2027 as the president, or we prepare as a country for a Mount Kenya president. Yes, Mount Kenya president. Unless and otherwise, Mount Kenya just decides we want someone else. But the way Raila Amolo Odinga, William Ruto are using their allies to attack the mountain, it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. What do I mean by that? I told you guys before in some other videos that I've done here that the only thing that Mount Kenya does is to mobilize itself, allow people to vote, make them vote, and then register as voters. They also register as voters in numbers. Then also, Mount Kenya people, they have billionaires who fund campaigns because they know the importance of that. And apart from that, Mount Kenya people, they know that voting is a patriotic way of expressing your patriotism, if I may put it that way, meaning they're much more civilized. When they come out to vote, they vote in large numbers. And most of the cases that they have been voting, they vote towards one direction. So these people of the mountain, the great mountain people, they are so focused when it comes to the issue to do the election. Now, Mount Kenya region, as we speak today, they are seriously mobilizing themselves. You can see what Rigathi Gachagua is doing. You can see what he has done, how he's bringing MPs together, how he's seriously opposing the government, how he's calling out William Ruto, and is ensuring that William Ruto does not have the sleepy nights the way he used to do at the House of the Hill. That is the State House. So he's making William Ruto and his team restless. Kindiki having meetings right, left, and center without any proper direction, meaning that Rigathi Gachagua is at work. And every government machinery is geared towards finishing him politically. So, as the mountain people prepare themselves, as they mobilize each other, until Gachagua is going to make even a huge statement on Sunday evening, that's the coming Sunday, this Sunday. And then you see that the mountain people are being attacked from Western, from other parts of this country, by William Ruto's allies and Raila's allies. Meaning that the mountain is so active, focused for 2027, as other regions in this country are sleeping. And then when you reach in 2027 or 2026, when making a coalition, you expect them to sit with you on the table and agree that now let's support you after mobilizing ourselves, bringing out the 80 million to vote. Now we are giving you these votes. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? In Western Kenya, Natembeya is alone. We all know that. Natembeya is alone, doing campaigns right, left, and center, telling people watu wa mlima, let's do this. Watu wa Western, let's do this. Tukuje kitu kimoja, tumalize umaskini. Natembeya is alone. And most of the time is within Trans Nzoia. But Western is huge. Eugene Wamalwa has not even gone back to his home for campaigns. Nobody is there to campaign for this other side, other faction, the opposition one, in Western Kenya. So Western Kenya, so far, nothing significant that is happening, except Natembeya speaking one or two things. In Kisii here, Matiang'i is not even back. Senator Onyonka and many others have not even united the community in any way so far. They're just speaking outside there, but on the grassroots, people are confused. If you go to other parts like Ukambani, Kalonzo never goes there for even meetings nowadays. They're not even mobilizing people to go and vote. Now, if you look at Eugene Wamalwa, even Bungoma, he cannot get anything. But the mountain people are seriously working out behind Rigathi Gachagua. And we are getting that the allegations they had met with Mama Ngina Kenyatta, meaning serious political activities are happening within the mountain region. Then you tell me when it comes to the table, you guys, after you've slept, now you come to the table and expect Mount Kenya to give you the 80 million votes just like that. And you've been sleeping, and we all have the equal chance to mobilize ourselves. I'm saying all this to explain why I said, let's prepare for a Mount Kenya president. So after this mobilization, either Rigathi Gachagua himself or someone from the mountain will be endorsed for presidency. If these other regions keep sleeping. If Natembeya manages to capture the entire Western region, come on the table with 5 million, there can be an agreement. Because even William Ruto came with his 3 million from Rift Valley and still Mount Kenya supported him. But we know the matrices there were not easy. So the fact remains as we speak today, if other regions will not prepare themselves, the way Mount Kenya is very active, in 2027, we are going to have a serious candidate from the mountain going for the presidency. Can be Justin Muturi, can be Ndindi Nyoro, can be Ringo Kangata, can be Gachagua himself, can be someone else that the business people, the people of the mountain can decide to back. And if this person is backed, that is it. They just need a very nice collabo, either with the Western region, and it is sealed. done and dusted. And that will happen unless, it will not happen unless Gachagua is abducted, or maybe is no longer, he experiences those three things that William Ruto said from Western. So the fact remains very well, the mountain is preparing for 2027 as other regions are sleeping. So that's the first outcome. If these other regions will not work hard, let's prepare for Mount Kenya president again, of which there's no problem about it. And nobody should complain, because we all have equal chances to mobilize ourselves, to come up with, to brand yourselves. But now Matiang'i is in the US, Onyonga, they are in Nairobi, Wamalo is in Nairobi, yet the votes are in Western. Natembeya is within Trans Nzoia only. So the fact remains that at the regions, they don't prepare themselves. They are not. Look at the coast. It's like there's nobody there that's a politician. Nobody's coming up even to say no to the government. So long as Joe is inside, they're all dusted. They're killed. They're finished politically. They're quiet. Look at Luo Nyanza. Nobody's coming up as a prospect. They are now gearing towards finishing Babu Wino politically. So we must prepare well, or else Mount Kenya will not consider people are sleeping. They will not vote if you're not working. They won't give you the votes if you're not working. Now, outcome number 2 that I gave, it is William Ruto's presidency again after 2027. Why do I say so? Assuming regarding Gachagua, they bring numbers. Assuming they come on board, and then they endorse Kalonzo. As we speak right now on the ground, people are saying, heri Ruto kuliko Kalonzo. I'm telling you that. Try to ask people around. Because Kalonzo does not show the stature of being a president in this country. Kalonzo does not show any form of knowledge on how he can run this country. Kalonzo does not show that he has any ideology that the country should buy from him. Kalonzo is simply positioning himself for a negotiation in 2027, or even before. Even before. Kalonzo is the same person ever since. Now, if they bring Kalonzo with William Ruto, that means William Ruto is going back to State House. If they confuse at the table when they are calculating their moves, they bring a weak candidate, not just Kalonzo, could be Wamalwa, then that means William Ruto is winning very early in the morning again. Because people just see, who do you have on the table? This one has an idea of this kind, and this one has this one. Heri mwenye huyu mwenye ako naye anajaribu kuliko huyu mbaya hawezi hata jaribu. So in a nutshell, let's prepare for Mountain President or William Ruto's presidency come 2027. If these people of the opposition do not organize themselves, do not prepare well, that means they are going home. And William Ruto is back to State House in 2027. I don't know what's your take, you guys, but please let me see on the comment section what you think as far as the organization in the group of opposition is concerned. My name is Abel Mokwa. See you next time. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel.